everybody, Lynn Fairchild Hawks here in the writer's studio in the Hawk's Nest, and you might hear behind me some sounds of the wonderful Greg Hawkes and friends, Danny Kurtz and Brad Porter. They're rehearsing for a show, and so there's some great drums and guitar action and bass going on. So I am recording for a very specific reason here at this time of day with this music going, to ask you a question about how do you find the time and space to write? What are your strategies for making it happen? First though, before I get started, shout out to Michael and Cindy Salerno who gave me this awesome t-shirt that totally sums me up. And a shout out to my friend Tracy Yale, who is an author, and she and I have a commitment every morning to check in. And Tracy, I haven't been so great this week, but we get up at 6 a.m. to write an hour before work. And we both are really committed to that because we're both on deadline, and I have something due to my agent soon so we can sub out to editors. And this is a manuscript I've been working on for a really long time, but I've also had some distance from it where I'm really seeing some things that need to get fixed. So how do I find 4 hours today? How do I get my seat of the pants stapled to the chair to make it happen when I've got this amazing music behind me, but it could also be a distraction? So I'm curious what you all do to make things work for you. Well, you heard me mention Tracy. She is my accountability partner, so that has helped me get up early and say, hey, I wrote or I didn't write, but I'm going to do better. Kind of like, workout partner. Another thing too is really telling yourself it's the first order of business. Like this morning was interesting because other days I make it the first order of business, but this morning the day job, and it's a Saturday, actually was calling because we just started pre-term for our online programs for gifted kids, and all our teachers are showing up online this weekend. So I had to check email, but I said to myself, I'm going to only do that for a certain amount of time, and then I've got time to write. So I think I logged about 45 minutes, and then now I need to get that rest of that, 3 hours and 15 minutes in today, what I told myself. Because if I am not doing 4 hours a day on the weekends and an hour a day in the mornings on weekdays, this thing's never going to get done, and I really need to get it done. I have plenty of other projects I want to be working on this year too, so you have to stay committed. But I'm curious what you do. One other thing too, I love this music in the background, but Greg's a poet, which is, you would think that's not a problem, but the lyrics can be distracting. So sometimes, because I want to listen to them, I say, all right, let some Mozart rip, let some Sonny Rollins rip, some Lee Morgan. I can get caught up in the music, and then I go to that space, that consciousness place or subconscious place, I don't know what you call it, to really let the words flow on my page. So anyway, those are some thoughts that I had about my writing life and the challenge to stay focused. Another thought for you is you may want the resources and support of a cool and free online conference this week called the Women in Publishing Summit. And that is something that you can register for at the link that's provided below. It's free, like I said. You have tons of pre-recorded and live video presentations from experts in the publishing industry on everything from editing to writing strategies to social media promotion, email distribution, ads, marketing, publicity, all the things that whether you're traditional or you are indie that you could use. So check it out. It might be something of interest to you. I'm on 2 panels. So one of them is about writing to tell your true story, writing your truth, no matter how difficult it is. And also talking about finding an agent and querying. I have a blog post going live with this conference, so you might be interested in all of that. And anyway, I just wish you well as you carve out your sacred time and space for the things you love. And if you're a writer in particular, that very focused, laser-focused space where you have to concentrate. All right, have a productive writing day wherever you are and a great weekend. All right, bye.